Good evening, Oswego, and welcome to this edition of Monday Night News on WTOP 10. I'm Larry Bergen.
And I'm Annie Flaherty. This week, WTOP 10 will be going pink in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tonight, we begin with a story out of Onondaga County. Police are still searching for two Auburn County teenagers that have been reported missing since last Saturday.
And two of the three women are confirmed dead from the Liverpool stabbing earlier this morning.
We will have more on these stories in just a minute, but first, a quick check of your weather outside with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Mike Vuato.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good evening, Oswego. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Michael Vuato here, and it's going to be a cold one out tonight, as currently we are sitting at 32 degrees with a slight breeze. It's not that bitter. It's creating the real field temperature to be on the same thing of 32 degrees, but the wind is practically calm. So if you're heading out tonight, you're definitely going to feel that chill in the air, so you're definitely going to need to take a heavy jacket like I have on currently, and just make sure to bundle up, as we're going to continue to drop under clear skies into the upper 20s. So looking at your regional radar, there's nothing to speak about. It's perfectly clear conditions. Nothing is showing up on the radar. No snow in the forecast, just clear skies for the remainder of tonight. So looking at your 3-day forecast, tomorrow looks like a beautiful day. A little practically normal for this time of year, 45 degrees with an overnight low in the upper 30s. Then Wednesday, a storm system is going to begin to approach the area, so we're going to have an increase in cloud cover throughout the day on Wednesday. And will there be a rainy day for Halloween? Will Halloween also be a washout? So I'll have your full weather update in just a couple minutes.
Okay, good. One more time.
Earlier this morning around 11 a.m., Onondaga County Police received a 911 call regarding a 3-person stabbing in the city of Liverpool. County officers confirmed that 2 of the 3 women stabbed have passed away from their injuries, and the third still hospitalized. When police arrived at the scene, the unidentified suspect was still there and fled at the sight of the squad cars. Officials were finally able to catch the suspect in the shallow waters of Onondaga Lake Park and bring him into custody.
2 Auburn teenagers, Javona Long and Sierra Sanders, were reported missing on Saturday. Long and Sanders were last known to be in Syracuse, and the last contact they had with family members was around midnight on the 26th. It was reported that a witness saw the 2 girls enter a blue and white extended cab pickup truck that night. The police ask if anyone has information on the missing teens to call Auburn Police Department.
An Oswego resident was arrested earlier today and is being charged with endangering the welfare of a child. According to police, David W. Hendrickson III punched and bruised the face of a child who was claimed to be under the age of 17. Police also say the situation occurred because the claimed minor allegedly stole possessions that belonged to Hendrickson. The suspect is currently in custody and is scheduled to make an appearance in the town of Minetto on November 6th.
Early Sunday morning, a teenager identified as Charles Pitts Jr. was stabbed at a party on South Clinton Street in Syracuse. Police were called to the scene around 1 a.m. and rushed Pitts to Upstate University Hospital. Pitts was pronounced dead at 1:30 a.m. The 16-year-old Gilberto Rodriguez was accused of the stabbing and charged with second-degree murder. Mayor Stephanie Miner called this attack a homicide that has no sense and lacks all sorts of rationality.
Registration period on campus is approaching, and the time has come for students to plan their future schedules.
Reporter Patrick Milowski talks to upperclassmen and faculty members to get a tip towards successful registration.
I tried signing up for it, and then it told me there was an error, but it didn't explain what it was.
Oswego State student Stephen Radford talks about just one of the horror stories that students go through with the class registration period. But it doesn't have to be.
Syracuse City officials are still currently investigating a car-pedestrian accident that occurred around 3 a.m. this morning. Police say the driver of a Volkswagen sedan made the 911 call after hitting pedestrian Anthony Port while he was crossing an on-ramp to Old Liverpool Road. Port was transported to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and the driver, as of right now, has not been charged.
For the 10th year in a row, SUNY Oswego took its place in Princeton Review's book entitled The Best 295 Business Schools. Senior President and Vice President and Publisher said, "We recommend SUNY Oswego as one of the best institutions a student could attend to earn a business school degree." The Princeton Review chooses the colleges to appear on their list based on academic experience, admission selectivity, career, and student interest in professors' presentations. This is quite an honor for SUNY Oswego, and the school is very proud to continuously achieve this rating.
SUNY Oswego will be one of the 4 SUNY colleges participating in a brand new pilot project called Farm to College. This brand new program provides more opportunities for local farmers to import produce to colleges across New York State. The American Farmland Trust is supporting this project by issuing a $99,000 grant. Other SUNY schools included in this program are the University of Albany, SUNY New Paltz, and SUNY Oneonta.
This Tuesday at 7 p.m. outside of Hewitt Union, a rally, march, and candlelight vigil will take place as part of the Take Back the Night events. The march is open to all victims, survivors, and allies of sexual and domestic violence or injustice. Women are encouraged to speak out and share their stories, poems, and speeches as a part of the rally. The event is run by SUNY Oswego's Women's Center and is free for everyone to attend.
Coming up after a break, demonstrators rally for better access rebuilding 1 year after Hurricane Sandy.
And we will have your full weather forecast with Mike Vuato. Stay tuned, you're watching WTOP 10.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school,
Good.
and that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
We are the Tigers from Pet 885. And you are watching WTOP. Yeah.
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
The 2013 Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit. Moderated by ESPN sports broadcaster and class of '87 Steve Levy. Coming to Waterman Theater November 6th. Stay connected by visiting mediasummit.org for updates.
My husband! Where's my husband?
Stop.
What's she doing? 2,
She was a passenger. So I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk. I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed. Well, sir, you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really?
Nah, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Good evening, Oswego. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Michael Vuato here, and it's going to be a cold one tonight, as currently outside it is 32 degrees. We're sitting right at freezing, but that wind is calm. So if you're heading out tonight, you're still definitely going to need that heavy jacket, as you're still going to feel that chill. Looking at your regional radar, there's not really much going on. As you can see, New York State is pretty much dry. Syracuse on north. Looking at your state temperatures, our cold spot is in Plattsburgh, 30 degrees. And our warm spot, as always, is New York City, 56 degrees. And across New York State, we basically have upper to mid-30s basically throughout the state. So your top weather headlines, currently there's a freeze warning in effect from 11 p.m. until 9 a.m. So if you have any plants or crops outside, you should definitely bring them inside. And will Halloween be a washout? We'll tell you in just a minute. So tonight, a starlit sky, but cold with that low of 28 degrees. But the wind will be calm, so it won't feel as brutal if it was windy out. Looking at your Tuesday weather map, as you can see, we have this high pressure system dominating the northeast. This is what's going to keep us cool for October, but dry as well. So looking at your day planner, if you're heading out to work or to school in the morning, you're starting out at 8 a.m., 30 degrees. warming up nicely at noon to 42 degrees, hitting a high temperature at 3 p.m. of 45 degrees, and then at 5 p.m. we're dropping it back down into